So welcome to the round 11 review. So just a quick trade update. I ended up getting Crisp instead of Bolton. Um, so yeah, Bolton got concussed. So I guess we dodged a bullet there. And also, like I originally changed Bolton to Richard, so he got concussed as well. So yeah, I'm definitely lucky that I didn't go with either of them. But yeah, we got 2,309, which even though we went down a little bit in the ranks, I think it's not too bad. And we should be able to make up a bit of ground during the buys. So, yeah. Um, yeah, we're just gonna focus on like the problems in our team, so we can like try to solve them, like through our trades and stuff. So first one, Dan Houston. Um, like 77 super low for him, but I'm not too concerned. Like he's still averaging really good. Um, and yeah, he had like not many possessions, as usual. Didn't take any kick-ins, um, which is pretty standard for him. Um, but I think the kicking efficiency was like pretty good for a normal player, but slightly down on what he usually does, which is like a bit of a reason that he scored so low. But not too concerned about him. McKercher, I think they said like he could have almost played this round, so like they were just being extra cautious with him. So yeah, I definitely think he should be back after the bye. And then the other problem is Zach Reed. So especially with like Ridley being fit now, like the Essendon defense looks pretty solid. So yeah, I'd be surprised if he gets a game. So yeah, we might have to trade him out. Um, so yeah, um, Tom Green. I think 5 of his last 7 games have been like below 100 scores. Um, yeah, so that's not really great. Um, but he has been averaging 30.9 disposals. Like if you exclude like the game where he got injured. So yeah, I think like if you want to trade him, now's the time, obviously, with his buy. But yeah, I think like he's getting so many possessions and like he's still a contested beast. I think he had like 46% disposal efficiency on the weekend. Um, so yeah, he should definitely fix that up. And yeah, I'm gonna stick with him, but I wouldn't blame you if you go and trade him. And then Garcia, I think 2 weeks ago he like played a really good game in the VFL. So like I'm not sure if I have the stats. Yeah, he had 1 goal, 29 disposals, 8 clearances, and 11 tackles. But then this week, he didn't play in the AFL or the VFL for some reason, and like he's not on the injury list. So yeah, I'm not really sure what that means, but yeah, we'll see if he gets named, and if not, we probably should trade him. Um, and then Jordan Sweet, I think Soldo's back, so yeah, he'll lose his spot, and we should trade him. Um, Not a very good score from. Actually, wait, I should talk about Closey as well. You can probably hold if you want, like he's going alright. But I think his break even's pretty high, like 77 or something. Um, so yeah, you can trade if you want as well, for him. And then Sam Darcy, similar situation, but obviously with the 42, his break even's like a bit higher. So like 95 or something, I think. Um, but yeah, he has the last buy. And there aren't a heap of options in the forward line, so like you could say he's like just decent cover, just having him there. But I mean, also it doesn't matter too much with best 18. But yeah, that one's probably 50-50 as well. And then Nat Fife, yeah, definitely really hard to watch. Like he's very slow. He often fumbles the ball. He can only really get possessions like at stoppages, and like his kicking is really bad. He like avoids kicking at all costs, and when he does, like it's a clanger or something. Um, so yeah, really bad in a lot of areas, like including like as a sub risk, probably injury prone as well. Um, but he is a midfielder who's eligible in the forward line this year, so yeah, we're pretty desperate. So yeah, I probably will keep him one more week um, before his bye, then we can make a decision. Just 'cause like he's got like no cash now, like it's we're not really losing much by keeping him another week. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Flanders, I think had illness or something. So yeah, lucky. I think my brother's friend texted him or something to tell me that like 5 minutes before the game. Yeah, so lucky I did that. I was able to sub Revel on, which was nice. To get 64 extra points. But yeah, so we'll get into the trades. Sweet is definitely the priority. Because like, yeah, he's definitely not going to play. He's got a fair bit of cash, and this is maybe going to be a strange move. Because I think like there are basically no good rookies this round. Like you've got like Will Dawson from North Melbourne, but he has a bye, so no point in getting him. Um, but I'm actually going to go for Camden McIntosh. So like he's been a bit out of form, um, like like early in the season. Um, was like the sub a couple times and then got dropped. Um, but yeah, he's come back last week, looked pretty good with a 92, and yeah, he's just like he's a gun. Like he's been such a good player for Richmond for such a long time, and yeah, I just think even if he just like averages 60, like for the next few weeks, we can hold him through the buys. Yeah, and he'll make over 100k. So I think like with not a lot of other options, is probably the best one we have. There's also McAuliffe you could get as well for about the same price, but not really sure on his job security. But yeah, this is what we'll do for now. Definitely a bit of like not a very common move, I think. Like his ownership would be like 1% at most, I reckon. Yeah, 0.6%. So yeah, probably a little bit risky. But yeah, we'll go for it anyway. And then we'll just set the field for the bye. Not sure. Yeah, Reed's probably not going to play, but I guess we'll just loop Crisp anyway. We can probably put Closey here. Can put Young on the field. Or we can probably do a loophole as well, actually. Um, we'll emergency Sullivan. And then if he doesn't play well, we can sub on McIntosh. Um, we can go like this just so we have someone like for the captaincy loophole. And then we'll just chuck everyone on field in the forward line. And then for our captain and vice captain, I was going to say that I was really annoyed because I've been captaining like Gorn for a couple of weeks and he's been doing really bad. One time I decided not to captain him, he goes 180. But yeah, whatever. I reckon Butters to Bont is probably looking pretty good here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, like and subscribe, and yep.